Let's cross to the US now and catch up with Annelise Nielsen, who's in Denver after Super Tuesday has delivered big results for Donald Trump. Thanks for joining us, Annelise. The Donald, he's unassailable now, surely. It's just a matter of who the Democrats are going to put up against him.
Well, I mean, Joe Biden's unassailable either, if by the same metric. What we're seeing here is Super Tuesday really solidifying this ticket to be a Trump-Biden rematch. The math now for those convention delegates is that it's pretty much impossible for Nikki Haley to catch up, and it will just be a matter of time before Donald Trump can pick up those extra delegates. He's not far off that magic 1,215 delegate number, which is half of the Republican delegates to the convention. But by the same token, we do have to look at the fact that this is going to be an unusual election campaign. Joe Biden, the questions still persist around his mental fitness and whether he can take on another 4 years and leave office at 86. And so it's not necessarily clear-cut and dry, but this has been a definitive moment in this campaign to really knock out any other options by the traditional method of picking a presidential candidate.
Yeah, look, absolutely. You say Biden's unassailable in terms of the delegate votes. That's absolutely true. But I think all of us are waiting to see what happens at that convention and beyond, whether they would actually put him up against Donald Trump. The polls are interesting. There are a lot of the American pollsters measuring a Trump-Biden contest, a re-contest between those two. And they have Trump in front in some cases, certainly very close.
Yeah, and look, what we've been seeing when we've been out on the polling booths, when we've been out and about in Colorado, where we are now, and traveling over a few different states the last few weeks, is that people are just really unenthusiastic about all the options. No one really wants a re-prosecuted 2020 election. And so quite likely turnout will be down. What we see in US elections is the voting's not compulsory. So people tend to vote if they really hate someone or really, really like someone. So what I'm predicting, I think, at least if we do end up with this rematch later in the year, is that a lot of people just simply won't cast a ballot. And frankly, if you did have to put that maths together with all the other issues that the Biden administration's facing, plus that general malaise factor of how he's been handling the economy and just his personal appearance and age, there's any reason to think that this will absolutely be a Trump rematch, a Trump reunion. We're going to see him back in the White House.
Could happen.
And there's no reason to not think that.
Thanks for updating us, Annelise. Appreciate it. It's been a hell of a long day for you. Annelise Nielsen there in Denver covering Super Tuesday. Michelle Obama's reiterated that she's not going to put her hand up for the Democrats again. We shall see. And Taylor Swift got into a lot of trouble just for suggesting that people should actually turn up and vote. We'll keep tabs on US politics throughout the year here.